Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for April 23rd, 24th, and 25th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, you know that I use my two Radley Valentine decks. I will use my Angel Tarot cards for the main message. I will then pick one from my Archangel Power Tarot cards, and then I'll also pick one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message. Now, I am having problems with my main camera, which is, it's not even Mercury retrograde. But it's lasted us for about 2.5 years, so I guess it wants to go into retirement now. Anyway, we're just going to do this for the cards. I will show you the table, with the cards on this. We do have a full moon coming on the 27th. It will be in Scorpio. Remember that Scorpio full moon is secrets being revealed. Now, full moon to new moon is when we release. New moon to full moon is when we request. Full moon is when we release, relinquish, and request. And you can start doing that 3 days before, 3 days after. Let's start with the readings. Hello, my Aquariuses. How are you? So let's see what we have for you. I feel like this full moon is going to be a big thing for you. Not quite sure what, but I think it's going to be positive. I think it's going to be something that I kind of get this like blow the doors off. So let's see what we have with the cards for my Aquariuses. 1, 2, and 3. All three are reversed. Strong stuff for you. Here we go. First card. 7 of air. Sevens is a divine number, very perfect number. I look at it as the divine umbrella, the one that kind of covers us a little bit and kind of helps us through our mess ups. So when we think that we're going to do something that's going to be so spectacular and then we go, oh my goodness, what did I do? The divine energy, the divine umbrella kind of self-corrects and we're like, oh my goodness, I'm so glad that didn't work out, or I'm so glad that I didn't follow through on this. It's kind of that. It's kind of that energy. Air energy is your energy. It's also Gemini. It's also Libra. Thought processes, a lot of strategic thinking with the air energy, a lot of plans, maybe even hearing news. But again, it's one of these things that, and you might feel, actually, there might have been some plans. It could be like you made a plan for the weekend, and then it, fell through, and you're like kind of bummed out about it. You're a little bit disappointed, and then all of a, then towards the end or the middle or the end, you find out that something happened that it's kind of, there's a sense of relief. There's a kind of, sense of, it might have been that you're going to spend money there or too much money, and then all of a sudden you needed that money. So it's just a sense of relief that it didn't work out the way that you wanted it to. My analogy is I wanted to go on a trip. I was ready to go on a trip. I had to cancel the trip, and then I had to get repairs on my car. And so all the money that I had saved for that trip went onto my car. And I had the money because of this. And it's one of those, that energy that you basically say, there was a reason that I didn't go on there. There was this divine umbrella over my head. So, plans that need revision, more going on that meets the eye, poor timing. Your next card, release. Release. So, there's, we have a 13 here, so we have that 1. That 1 is new beginnings. It's a 3, so that has a lot of creativity. This is Archangel Azrael. Now, remember I said, the full moon I think is going to be something big for you. We're coming up to it, so that will be on the 27th. So around the 24th, it would be good for you to go out to do the release, relinquish, and request. Again, whatever this was, it was kind of freeing. Whatever this 7 of air was, it was freeing. It could also be one of those things that, maybe, I've done this, you started a job and you're thinking, okay, this, you go in with a lot of hope, a lot of good stuff. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh my goodness, why am I working here? Why am I doing this? And you feel very, very trapped. So then something happens where I'm not saying fired, I'm not saying you quit, but something happens where it's almost like you can breathe again. You can take some fresh air. You're able to go and do whatever it is. There's a sense of like the bars of the cage open up for you. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling with this release. And I feel that it is connected with the Seven of Air, whatever this thing was, whatever this plan was that the divine intervention kept you from. It's like there's a sense of, oh my goodness, I'm just so glad that didn't happen. Anyway, the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. Your last card here, reversed, King of Air. Now, King's underlying energy is air. This is air, King of Air. This is thought, again, this is very strategic thinking. This is now I can make new plans. I can now be more of an extrovert. Okay. I can now speak this out. Whatever this was like I said, holding you back. And now this is you, my Aquariuses, just going to town. I will just remind you, don't burn bridges. But if this is an exit interview, speak your mind. Talk to them. Tell whatever and whoever what it is and why. Okay? There's a lot of uncovering energy between these two cards. There's a lot of putting things out there. And remember, when I talked about Scorpio moon, full moon, Scorpio full moon does not like secrets. And there's a lot of release of secrets with this energy between the release and the King of Air for you also. So, it's going to be very freeing. It's going to be something that actually gives you a lot of confidence, because there's going to be things that whatever some endings have been is that you were on the side where you were confused, and now there's a lot of take charge with this ending also, if that's makes sense, and I hope it does, my Aquarians. Okay, brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic. Speak your mind with confidence, seek out professional advice, balance mental and emotional considerations. So you do have to have a little bit of tact, because you do not, again, if we're using the thing of a job type of thing, job example, you do not want to burn bridges, but you do want to basically say, this is what was going on. Okay? So let's see one card from this deck. Here we are. The Three of Michael. A lot of this has to, again, we have that other three energy again. A lot of this, and Michael is air energy. A lot of this is about letting go. Letting go. I mean, basically these two are all about letting go. This is all about, this is about moving on, taking charge. There is something that the heavenlies, they protected you from. Maybe it's one of those things that, you find out again, oh my gosh, if I went with this group of people, they were all arrested, for goodness sake, but the thing is, there is still this, so there's a divine type of protection going on here. There's a letting go going on here. There's a moving on going on here. So also too, my Aquarians, there's this is a time for you, again, Scorpio full moon, secrets coming out, being revealed, okay? Being revealed, truth coming out. And remember that Saturn is still in Aquarius, and that is truth versus illusion. Aquarius, you're the one going after the truth. Saturn can be a little, is kind of secretive with that. So the Three of Michael is released. The past, you will grow from the situation. Time heals all wounds, okay? But it's not, you were more than ready. You were more than ready to release this. You are more than ready. Now, some people like to hold on to the past. They like to hold on to the past, my Aquarians. I think it's time for you to just say goodbye to it. Goodbye. And like I said, whatever this is, I'm likening it to an exit interview. Speak your mind with confidence, and just say, nope, going out. Now, the seeking out professional advice, I don't know. That kind of makes me think that maybe, you may want to have somebody with you. You might need to, I don't know, validate you, witness for you. I don't know. Let's see what the crystal or energy for my Aquarians would be. Reversed. Hematite. And again, we talk about some healing here. It's self-healing. It's grounding. Right opportunities. It's also about justice. And this one has a lot of justice in it. So, my Aquarians, I really hope you enjoy the readings. I enjoy doing them for you. Please press the like, share, subscribe button because it does help. As always, my Aquariuses, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.